Hey there guys, Skippy here from Skippy 6 Gaming, coming to you. We're gonna go in Freshie. Freshie is this survival world I created on Xbox, and I'm just doing it to have, you know, a little something stockpiled for when the beta comes out for Better Together, and something to transfer over. So I'm just gonna load this bad boy up right now, and yeah, so today guys, we got the first gameplay of the Better Together beta on Minecraft Xbox One. So be stoked about it. You should be. I am. And yeah, so we have, you know, the usual Minecraft live stream with Roger Carpenter and all those dudes going at. They're transferring a world. They're doing their stuff. This happened yesterday on their stream. Their stream isn't the best quality today. But yeah, so I think what we're going to do is go check it out, see what they're doing, talk about it while they do it, and that sort of thing. So for this one here, guys, let's go for 502 likes. 502 likes is the goal for today. You could be first place, Red Panda, Notification Squad, and yeah, so I think I'll just wander around here. Look, I got a dog and everything. Look, he's a good dog too. I keep giving him here, yeah. You can have some of this beef, and there you go, or pork. Yeah, so you know what, let's play the video, let's throw it on in the background, and let's start talking about it now. So here we have the stream. This is the stream. As you can see, this is the Better Together update here, and yeah, you can see the top Xbox One shows you the frames per second, shows you the memory usage, shows you the allotted memory usage. Very familiar to Windows 10. As you can see, the menus are exactly the same. And yeah, so I think what they're doing here is ultimately they're pretty much going to transfer a world. So this is something that people are going to be asking a lot of questions about. Everybody wants to know, can you transfer? So you can, 100%. I know that you are not for the beta. I don't think that you can transfer any of your DLC back and forth. So I think basically on this one here, you're not going to get the stuff yet. When you do, when it isn't in beta anymore and it is going through, then I'm pretty sure you will get it. Basically what it's doing here is checking out for your old world. So I think it's going to basically copy and convert. So you can see they have their old worlds. Look in there, we got the stream, we got all that stuff, and they're just gonna keep on going in there explaining. And yeah, I don't think ultimately, you know, this isn't gonna take too long for them, but you know, if you were like sending over your main survival world with like a quintuple iron golem farm and, you know, the world's biggest sorting system and all this stuff like that, probably take a little bit longer. But you can see the menu, they only have one friend online. That's and yeah, so they don't really get through to show us the server screen, something that I was curious about seeing personally. And they do the world conversion. So basically this is what happens. They take the world, it syncs your data, and I think basically it just ultimately takes the information and says, hey, let's make this a Better Together world. It's converting it. Not that long. Pretty quick if you ask me. And yeah, so now the world is there. Their stream world from a regular Xbox has now been transferred over to the Better Together, and they are going in. Again, we have those unique menus popping in. Again, I wish that their stream was a little better. One of the best things about this, I feel, is the smoothness of the graphics. I mean, it is really smooth, but as you can see, the one thing that I was wondering is there things that you can't get on this better? I don't think so. I think that's not a possibility, but again, their stream was a little bit on the weaker side for this one. But yeah, we're in the Better Together world. This is the first gameplay, so I mean, this ultimately shows us that it does exist. I mean, I've already shown a screenshot of the Better Together beta on Xbox gameplay, and that was from like a week ago. So we're at that point where they may very well have, you know, this out, right? I mean, at least a week ago they were doing this too, and so it means that they're finding bugs, probably, and they need to do a little something with regards to getting bugs fixed. I think that's a thing too, right? You got to think, if there's any major bugs, they got to get it out before they put it to the public, especially stuff that, you know, is going to crash people's worlds, make people's worlds corrupted, disappear, things like that. And yeah, pretty cool. The render distance looks pretty good here. I think ultimately that's another thing that it's going to be a big deal. So basically, when one of the things that you could do on PCs, this is something that I know it's on Java Edition, and I'm not as familiar with the Better Together on Windows 10 with my, you know, small amount of play with it. But on Java, you can really manage your settings for video display in order to help the game smoothness. So basically, as you can see here, we got our frames per second is in the top there. Ultimately on Java, you could go in and say, hey, you know, you can really break it down to everything. You could say, I want to see 36 chunks ahead, which is a lot, right? You know, I think on console edition, it probably only lets you go, you know, 16, something like that. But again, on PC, when you do that, your frames per second are going to drop because your computer or your console or whatever it is rendering so many blocks ahead of you that it's giving it a hard time showing the frames per second. Whereas if you're only rendering, oh, look what we have here is the fun menu that everybody loves so much. So I noticed that those are little plus signs, and I feel pretty confident that those are arrows on Windows. I'm gonna check because there has been an update to this yesterday night. There just hasn't been a changelog that I've seen yet. If there is, I'll do a video about the changelog, but we do have this gameplay here, and yeah, so the menu's there. We're good to go with the menu and that sort of thing. Again, not fondest of that menu, but hey, you know, hopefully they'll take some feedback from the community and, you know, do a little adjustment to it. I'm just trying while we do this. I forgot that I'm in my survival world and it's nighttime and there's like mobs everywhere. I'm like trying to fight them behind the screen when you guys aren't paying attention. You guys can't even see it, but I'm about to do the good old-fashioned put a hole in the ground and cover it up. Oh, dude, I fell in a cave. Oh my god, what's going on? Oh my god, there's mobs everywhere. Okay, so I'm gonna bury myself. And there we go. So back to the thing. So you can see the lava has that bright color as well, and it's got that kind of Java juicy texture color to it. And yeah, so it's pretty straightforward stuff. I mean, we're not there. We'll leave it at that. So I mean, now that I'm buried here, I literally had to do this. I'm gonna go up off the ground here so that people can see what's going on. Yeah, so we got our first look at the gameplay. Again, Beta Build 6 came out last night, which fixed the skins. Actually, look at all the mobs, guys. I'm telling you, they're everywhere. I even lit this up, but Beta Build 6 came out last night, which fixed the error that was going on with the skins not working. So that works. And I was getting up this morning in anticipation of finding the changelog and giving you guys a report on that. But then I realized that this footage was here, so I'm like, hey, first gameplay for the Better Together Beta Xbox. Gotta put it out. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to smash that like-a-roni. Don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel for some more cool stuff and Better Together stuff. Look, this guy see me from so far away. Let me just stay away and hide. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.